And welcome, and thank you for joining the rebroadcast. Yes, the rebroadcast of 29 Days of Love with yours truly, Dr. Sabrina, the Success Broker. We are here every night for 29 nights at 11 p.m. Hey, welcome, Ms. Professional Consultant. Thank you for joining. I am going to dive right into our talk for tonight about love, and I'm excited about it. If you're just joining us every day for 29 days, we are going to be talking about love. I'm so glad that you're enjoying this. I'm so glad. It's just what God put on my heart, and so that's what I do. I do what God tells me to do. But I am yours truly, Dr. Sabrina Jackson. I am the Success Broker. And tonight we're going to talk about 6 stop signs for love. 6 stop signs for love. The first stop sign that we must stop doing, we must stop thinking that love won't last, that it won't work, that it's not going to ever happen for me. Because what I've learned is what you say and what you think is what you receive. So you absolutely have to stop thinking that love can't happen for you. If you've loved and lost, it does not mean that you cannot love again. It does not mean that you are not lovable. And it does not mean that you are not loving. So stop with all this looking at the statistics. I have so many people that say, oh, there's more women than men. There's more professional women than men. Just all that. Let me tell you something. What you say you can have, you can have. If you can visualize it. But you have to be the very thing that you say that you want. So you have to stop saying that love won't happen, that it cannot last for you. I say this to women, and I don't know if men do this, but I know women do this. We spend an inordinate amount of time trying to make Mr. Wrong Mr. Right. We put all the work in, but we spend the same amount of time trying to convince ourselves that Mr. Right is Mr. Wrong. We say these things like, oh, he's too good to be true, or that's not going to happen, or all of that craziness. Stop and enjoy the moment. So stop thinking that love can't last. Oh, I came from 2 parents that were married before my father made his transition 45 years. Yes, 45 years to the same person. I know someone else. They were married 52 years. I have someone else. They've been married 60 years. Yes, it can happen for you, but you have to believe that it can happen for you. So stop thinking that it won't happen for you. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Number 2 stop sign for love. Stop playing games. Woohoo. Drop the mic on that. Stop playing games. Stop lying. Stop cheating. Stop acting like things that are important are not important. Stop the game playing. Oh my goodness. And with social media, it has become an epidemic of game playing, of living double lives, acting like you are something that you are not, acting like you are all professional in public, and then you get behind closed door and you with everybody. No, save yourself for the person that God has for you. Whatever you need to drop like it's hot, drop it like it's hot with the one person. Can I say it again? So stop with the game playing. Stop doing things to other people that you don't want done to you. If you don't want someone to take your man, leave other folks' man alone. To the point is that we have to stop saying things. I have young girls that say, oh, so-and-so is my husband. No, you in the old women, stop saying Denzel is my husband. No, he Paulette's husband. He got a wife. So stop saying those things. Stop playing the games. Number 3 is stop thinking that love is enough. Because love is good, but it's not enough. Honesty is necessary. Communication is necessary. Chemistry is necessary. Connection is necessary. Listening is necessary. Shutting your mouth sometime is necessary. So stop thinking that love by itself is enough, because love is work. It takes work to make love work. You're going to have times that you're going to conflict. We're going to talk in a couple of days about conflict and how to handle it in your love relationships, and not just your love relationships with your lover or your significant other, but even with your children, even with your parents. You're going to conflict with people. How do you handle that, and then handle that effectively? So stop thinking that love is enough. Love is a component, is necessary, but it's not enough to make it work. Number 4, this is a good one. Stop being jealous. Could you stop being jealous? Could you just stop being jealous? Stop saying that your mate can't have friends. Stop saying that your mate can't talk to other people. That is ludicrous. People are connected to people. If you're working with someone, now of course there's appropriate behavior. There's things that you should not tolerate. But jealousy is dangerous, because it has to do with how you feeling about you more so than how the other person is acting and behaving. If you're confident in yourself, if you know what you bring to the table. My son said something to me very powerful the other day, because I was talking about how I am single and how I bring something to the table. And he says, no, Mom, you bring a table. You just need to have the person to have the place for the table. That was good. I like that. So I bring a table because I got a lot going on. But I don't just bring something to the table. So really value yourself. Know your worth. Honor yourself. Have a standard. And don't do the jealousy thing. Stop it. Stop it. And let me say this to single girls out here right now. Let me just say this, because I've been seeing this a lot in the media and on the news, that you are getting so upset because you have a baby by someone and you've broken off, and then they go on to someone else, and then you get mad and you want to hurt her and hurt him. Please stop all of that madness. If someone doesn't want you, leave them alone. Go on and get who wants you, because the time that you take spinning your wheels, worrying, being crazy, riding up on them, following them, chasing them, sitting down the street from their house, all of that is time you could be spending with someone who does want you. And trust me, beloved, somebody will want you if you're not stuck on crazy. If you're not stuck on, I got to have this person, he mad, and if I can't have him, can't nobody have him. Please stop doing that. Could you please stop doing that? Stop the jealousy thing. Next is number 5. Stop. Let me see. Let me read my writing. I can't read my writing. Stop. Less than you. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, this is good. Stop settling for less than what you want. Stop settling. Stop settling. You know he not no good for you. You know she not no good for you. You know you can't take her nowhere. You know you don't want her around your friends. Stop settling. Stop settling. Stop. Make a standard. Make a list of the things that you want. And really, this is what I tell in counseling, and this is what I've done. If you look at the relationships that you've had over the years, and some of the things that were common threads in the people, like if you keep drawing the same type of man, if you keep drawing the same type of woman, however, you say you don't want that, then you need to search yourself for those behaviors. Let me give you an example. I remember I had a client who significant other was a drug dealer, and then he was murdered. And so as we were doing grief and loss counseling, and we got her past that, we started to dive into, I wanted to get her prepared and ready for, she was a young girl, get her ready for the next relationship. And so I wanted to ask her, what things about a drug dealer did she possess? And I told her to go home and think about it. And when she says, there's nothing about a drug dealer that I am, because I don't sell drugs. I ain't ever sold no drugs, but you was married to one. So there were some characteristics about a drug dealer that she possessed. And I needed her to think about that and really gnaw on that. And so later when she came back the next week, she was floored, because she really dived into it and found that there were some behaviors and characteristics that makes a drug dealer that she possessed as well. And so you need to search yourself for the things that's in you that keeps you drawing the things you say you don't want. Ooh, that's good. I know I had to do it, so you can do it too. You have to do it. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I hope you are taking care of yourself. Yes, I am. I am taking care of myself. I am taking care of myself. And I want you, for number 666, is to stop. Stop thinking that you need someone else to make you happy. That you got to have someone. I know some people that they just never spend any time alone. They can't stand being alone. Learn to love your own company. Learn to love your own self. Because what I've learned is that really a person is supposed to complement you, not complete you. Because I come as a whole person, and I'm looking and searching and wanting to be with who God has for me. I am searching scripture. I am reading often. I am diving into improving myself and making myself better. I've lost 100 pounds. I am working out regularly. I am doing those things. It says, am I a preacher? I am an evangelist. Yes, I am. I am an evangelist, but I'm also a clinical therapist. I'm also a life coach. I'm also a speaker, motivational speaker. And so, yes, I do go into the Word, but it's so important that we understand these nuances that just helps us in navigating our relationships and to be true to ourselves. And so understand that there are 6 things that we need to stop doing. And again, those things are: stop thinking that love won't last. Stop playing games. Stop playing the games. Stop thinking that love itself is enough, because it's not. Stop being jealous. Stop settling for less than what you want and what you need. And the other thing, because I talked about this last night, it's important to know what you need. You know how you're wired. Know what's important to you. Know your love language. Know what you want. You absolutely need to know that so you can communicate it, because we cannot expect other people to know what we want and read our minds. We have to be big grown people and tell them. So you got to have the language to tell them. And then stop thinking. Stop. Stop thinking that you need someone. It's wonderful to have someone. It's wonderful to have companionship. It's wonderful to have, but don't settle just for anything. I used to hear people say that it's better to have something, a piece of man, than no man. Boo-boo. No, I don't want a piece of man. I want who God has for me. So that is our love talk for tonight. We will be back here tomorrow, same time, same program, 11 p.m. every night for 29 nights. I thank you for joining me, beloved. Please share with your network. Give me those hearts. If you want to get this, I'm going to repost it. You'll be able to see it on my YouTube page, which is essentially Sabrina. You can go there and see all the tapes from the recordings from the last ones. And we're just going to keep doing this to give the information and help us think and then do differently, because what you think is what you speak is what you create. And I want to create a world of love. Have a good night, beloved. Love you.